Before anybody asks me, this is my own personal opinion, even though you guys are probably going to debate in the comments that are turned off right now, but please hear me out. Anyway, that's my disclaimer onto the video. To be honest, I never really had an absolute favorite character that I would love compared to some other anime that I would love a trillion times more, like Demon Slayer, Pokemon, My Hero Academia, Haikyuu, etc. I could go on. But Dragon Ball isn't really my favorite anime, but I am definitely not saying it's bad. No, it's just not really my taste until, I guess, around this year. But I do still love Dragon Ball Death Battles and, well, fan parodies, I guess, before I really got into it. Even though I haven't seen that much of it still, other than, like, I guess, random video compilations on YouTube. But out of every single character, I kind of didn't really have one from Dragon Ball that I would absolutely love, compared to, like, Ash and Pikachu, Luffy from One Piece, Tanjiro from Demon Slayer, etc. I could go on. In fact, remember my video where I mentioned that Twice is my favorite villain? By the way, even though I haven't thought of Twice that much, that video does still hold up. It's just that, like, I haven't had the craze, if you know what I mean, but, like, if I had to pick a favorite hero, it would easily be Deku, no questions asked. But for Dragon Ball, I can't really pick a character until this September, when Death Battle came back for an 11th season. Now, I know I have some favorite villains of mine, like Cooler, Frieza, the Ginyus, Janemba, etc. But, yeah, I never really had an absolute favorite character. And before everybody, and I mean every single person, goes after this video, oh, what about Goku? What about Vegeta? Vegeta's a great choice, but I can't really give him like a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna give him like at least an 8 or 7 out of 10. And for Goku, I'm sorry, I never really got inspired by him. But we're not too far from the tree, because you obviously know the title of this video. So yeah, Bardock is now my favorite Dragon Ball character. And before anybody asks me, let me explain. Back in September, when the Omni-Man vs. Bardock Death Battle was actually going to happen, when Omni-Man's analysis came back, I've actually never heard of Bardock before. And around this time, I actually started playing Dragon Ball FighterZ, thanks to my friend Pepto. Shout out to him, by the way. And I saw him as a playable character, but I still didn't know who he was. Until I actually found the analysis video the week after the Omni-Man one came out, and yeah, I started knowing more about him, being Goku's biological father. And here, I think he's just some weird space villain or whatever like that, like Emerald from Steven Universe. I don't know, just kind of had the vibe. From First Intentions, keep that in mind, I didn't say that till now. But anyway, when the Death Battle premiered, I loved every second of the fight. Now, I can't really give it a 10 out of 10, but I could definitely give it at least a 9 out of 10. And this made me actually want to root for Bardock. In fact, on Instagram, I actually reacted to the fight, which, go check it out. I'm not going to link it in the description, but just go check it out. ForceFire109, it's the avatar you see right now, which is going to be changed, but you get the idea. And in fact, on my first impression when okay, spoiler alert for Omni-Man vs. Bardock, but if just skip these next 5 seconds. Bardock actually dies, and I actually felt pretty sad about him because he was such an interesting character to get into, and yeah, the key word is interesting for me. When the Death Battle was finished premiering, I actually got very interested in this character. I started checking out YouTube compilations and stuff like that, and found a fair amount of artwork that's official and some posters from FighterZ. And now he's my favorite character to play as in FighterZ, by the way, which I know I don't really do a lot of combos with him, but it's... You get the idea. And this was when I knew more about his backstory, and it's interesting. Now, I haven't seen a lot of videos. I remember seeing someone actually taking a clip of when Bardock and Gine at the time were actually about to send Goku to Earth. Team 4-Star made a special about Bardock, and there's a clip about Bardock versus some of Frieza's soldiers. And they're all great clips, and this got me, again, more interested in this character. In fact, I actually saw a fair amount of videos for his chapter in Sparking Zero, which is the most recent Dragon Ball game, by the way, and it's actually his backstory that was portrayed really well and looks amazing in the game. Okay, so this all seems like a good excuse to love him, but why is he my favorite? Honestly, do you ever have one of those fictional characters that you can't get out of your mind and you just love a lot, even though, like, you don't have the biggest spark or anything like such, but you could just kind of get that vibe with it? Yeah, that's me with Bardock right here. Also, can I just compliment his design? His armor looks amazing, and I just love how he has the red headband, which is apparently stained with his victim's blood. It's a nice touch, but that's a little messed up. Also, his scar actually looks pretty nice too, actually. Anyway, design 9 out of 10, but can I be honest with you guys? You are gonna say I'm crazy, but what if I told you I find more inspiration from Bardock than Goku? I can already hear the angry Dragon Ball fans already trying to claw at this video to comment, but you can't do that because the comments are off. I already mentioned that. Anyway. His moves are more interesting, and that big laser blast he does, I don't remember its name. Just bear with me for a moment. But yeah, it's more inspiring than the Kamehameha, in my opinion. Again, I can hear so many angry Dragon Ball fans out there. Maybe then, I don't know. But you all at least understand my point, right? So yeah, I was not expecting this in a million years. Well, never, honestly. But yeah, a character I barely even knew existed for many, many years until the Death Battle came out, where I finally got more info about him, is, yeah, now my favorite character in Dragon Ball, and I'm happy about that. And that's really where I'm going to end this video. Thought I'd make a quick video since, well, I had the video idea for like 20 minutes almost, and I'm like, okay, I guess I'll make a video about this. Besides, I don't think you guys really even know anyway. Well, okay, except the people that know on Instagram, but you get the idea. By the way, one more thing before I go. Can we please get a Bardock plushie? Please? We have figures of him. There was that One Piece collab where apparently Chopper is dressed up as Bardock, but like we don't have a Bardock character plushie. Can we please get that, please? I would buy it instantly. Okay, anyway, that's really all I wanted to talk about. So I will see y'all later with what we do next time, and that'll be all for now.